with cutting, I think that was a good decision. We are able to go to high pressures with the cutting balloon. 22. Okay. Yeah.
So we used the cutting strategy. We went inside, rotated, and we cut. And now we are measuring the
lumen is around 4.9, which we have to go up, and the media to media is around 5.4 to 5.7. So I'll go with a 5 thing, and this is showing exactly 47 millimeters. So I'll go with a 48 millimeter stent. I'll take a 3.5 48.
expedition. I took an expedition stent because of the length and what I had on shelf.
So 48, if you're going to take a 48, you have to take an expedition. That tracks the most beautifully. The only problem is 3.5 of expedition does not go to 5. That is the only problem with it.
We are going to 5 with an expedition stent, and it goes to. Company says it doesn't go, but we go to 5. Okay.
So actually, this would have been a beautiful case with Sierra, because Sierra expands beautifully.
Yeah, but Sierra, there's no 48.
But there is no 48 in Sierra. Maximum size is 38. So the only other option was that you would have to go for 2-stent strategy, which you did not want because you didn't want an overlap. But what we can do is, if we are thinking of overlap it distally in the LAD, not anywhere near the left main.
Yeah, yeah. That also I considered this, because this 48 was touch-go kinds. So I was more worried about the proximal pod. So I wanted to have an adequate pod balloon. So, but the 48 was just about enough.
Ultimaster Nagomi also has a long stent, and that goes up to 6.25.
So we did a distal optimization, and also then we did a proximal pot. We took a pot balloon of 5.8.
Where did you place the stent in the left main? Did you go up to the ostium, or did you go mid-zone?
Mid-shaft.
Mid-shaft.
Can you show one step back? Okay, go. So we stented, and after the stent, you can see that there is stop.
So
There was ostium which was involved. Next, go quickly, Ramakrishna. Which could have been just a carrier
I am
shift,
pulling back my guide with the balloon because this is a bulky balloon, so that we do not distort the stent.
I would look in another view and then consider pressure wire.
Now the only thing we have to assess the circumference.
So you do a pressure wire before. If the pressure wire is negative, you will not do. No kissing.
Can we see the circumflex? You took an angiography shoot.
Ostium.
Can we make
and
it
decide
more?
whether we have to do a kissing or we can leave at this stage. So I am trying to wire the most distal strut. OCT would have helped me better, but now since we got the wire of the.
So the osteomus sphincter, I am not able to show it again. We're going forward. So I did a kissing. I didn't listen to you, so I'll show you the problems.
You had an imaging there. Why didn't you just look at the ostium?
I didn't think. I thought I'll do I don't have OCT. I have IVUS on my table. So I wanted to just do a kissing. And, if you take EBC main, they did kissing in all the cases. So I could argue.
But kissing is always a point of controversy at this point. So most of the time, the ostium is okay. If you have a doubt, do an FFR. If it's fine, leave it.
Yes. Stop. Okay. So I didn't listen to you all. I did kissing balloon. So that's the disadvantage of not having a live case and a live in box. So I had haziness in the circumflex. Then I did the IVAS of the circumflex. So now the stop. So what do we do? Run the IVAS again. So it's intramural hematoma, dissection, thrombus. What would you do? Yes, yes. We were, because it was a prolonged procedure, we were very much monitoring the ACTs. Already we are 2 hours, 2.5 hours into the procedure.
I mean, I don't think you can leave this if you've got a dissection of the ostium, you've got intramural.
Haziness in the circumflex, we leave it, and over the long term, what happens? Patient doesn't have any symptoms.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what the answer to that question is, but we do know, say from Illumians 4, that if you have proximal dissection, then the target lesion failure rates are much higher. Now, if it's sort of a distal vessel, I wouldn't be too worried. For a proximal LAD involving a left main bifurcation, I would be. You know, the absolute event rates may not be particularly high, but the relative risk is significant. So I would feel uncomfortable leaving it now that you can see the information.
So you would have put another stent?
Yes, yes, now I would have. I don't know, I mean, we don't have that sort of data.
Very unfortunately, I didn't have Dr. Mamas on my panel. I did whatever he told me not to do, I did all that. So, please run. So I put a score flex. I didn't have a cutting, 3.510. I actually, to be frank, the haziness had decreased angiographically, but I didn't listen. My colleague said, don't do it. I did a score flex 3.510. Then I did a report.
After